Assalamu alaikum, children. So we started subject verb agreement, right? So I told you there would be about 7 rules we would be studying how a verb agrees with the subject. What are the circumstances, situations, 7 situations, right? When the subject differs, singular, plural. So previous day lesson, right? I taught you all, right? Some of the very basic rules, where subject, the first is I taught you about the 2 types of verbs, right? And where the singular subjects take singular verbs, plural subjects take plural verbs, right? Now we are moving on to the lesson inside. So here I have mostly used the helping verbs only, auxiliary or helping verbs only I have used mostly, okay? I have not much used action verbs for examples. So here the note is whatever I taught you all on the previous day lesson. A verb in a sentence must agree with the subject in number and person. That is, singular subjects take singular verbs. Example, I am ready. She is brave. And plural subjects take plural verbs. Example, they are here. We are alone. Right? The first rule, now we go on to the first rule, the first condition, or whatever you can call it. This is the first situation, right? Or you can imagine it as the first rule. So we are going to study about 7 rules regarding subject verb agreement. So this is the first one, simple one, the simplest one. When 2 or more subjects are joined by the word and, the verb will be in plural, right? For example, 5 cows and 3 pigs are in the closure. Tarun and Mohan are playing football in the playground. Okay, so 5 cows, 3 pigs, 2 subjects. Those 2 subjects are joined by the word and. That means the verb must be plural. So here I have used helping verbs. Suppose we use action verbs, main verbs, like play. Right, let's take Tarun and Mohan. Tarun and Mohan play. You all know we add the word s to the main verb, right? If the subject is singular, but here the subject is plural as there are 2 subjects joined by the word and. So the verb must be plural, so we do not add s to the main verb, right? So you all know, right, what are plural verbs? I taught everything on the previous day lesson. So this is the first rule. Okay, of course in the online session, of course I used to ask them to send sentences, but you all can write example sentences on your book, right, on your exercise book. So moving on to the second rule, right? This is second rule. 2 or more subjects are joined by or nor, the verb agrees with the final subject. So just think there are 2 subjects and these 2 subjects are joined by the word or nor, right? I'll draw on the screen and show. Right. Right, Satish, Pranav, right? Those are the 2 subjects. 2 subjects. One, first subject, second subject, right? First subject, second subject, right? So these 2 subjects are joined by the word nor. Neither Satish nor Pranav is happy. 2 boys, right? Here the verb agrees with the final subject. That means the verb will agree with the second subject, right? Here the second subject, as there are 2 subjects in these sentences, the final subject is the second one, right? So here the second subject is Pranav, okay? Pranav is a boy's name, so it's singular. So the verb also will be singular. This verb is also singular, right? See the second one, right? See the second one. Neither Satish nor his parents. Those are the 2 subjects, okay? Satish, his parents. Those are the 2 subjects. These 2 subjects are joined by the word nor, okay? So here Satish is the first subject, his parents is the second subject. So here as 2 subjects are only used, the final subject is the second one. So his parents is plural, right? More than one person. So the verb will be plural. That is the second rule. So these are the two rules we will be studying for today. We'll continue with the remaining 5 rules on our next lesson.